Alright, what you see here is a Hampton Bay Gazebo ceiling fan in 42 inches. It is my first 42-inch gazebo. I know this is not the first version of it. They had two other versions of it back in the 90s. This is the one that they had in 2000s up until when this fan was discontinued and replaced with the Gazebo 2. Well, technically it's really the Gazebo 4, and this one, in a way, is the Gazebo 3, believe it or not, because they had one that looked very similar to this from the 90s, and then they had like a 4-blade version that Zachary Yarns has a video of. So it's technically the third version of the Gazebo, but they never really changed like the name on it, so they never like made it like a third generation, but it's really a third generation Gazebo in a way. So yeah. The early Gazebos didn't have these type of blade arms, I think. I know there were just some slight differences. They actually just looked more like a regular builder fan, they didn't, even more plain than how these ones look. So yeah. Like the 52-inch ones look even more different. I think they actually know this actually could be the fourth ones. I'm not sure, but I know there's a few different ones before the 2000 era gazebos. So yeah. This fan was new in box when Brandon got it. He got it for about 20 bucks. I paid about like maybe 15 for it. I think I paid him 20 or 15 for it. So I was paying him back for one of the modern fan kite. He dropped that one off as a surprise, but I didn't have the money that day when he dropped it off, so I told him I'll pay him back for it next time he comes by, which I did. So yeah, I got another fan for him as well for pretty cheap also, and what really, and also classic market spotlight kit, which I showed in the new fan video of this fan. But what he mainly came down here today for was the mini fridge over there. And those are the blades for the next fan I'm going to show you guys. So it's a pretty good one. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up keeping it, but I figured it would be a good fan to do a video of. So yeah. But back to this fan. It's in basically brand new condition. The only thing that was missing was a little thing right there in the center of the switch cap, which I actually stole that from another fan. The switch cap from the Harbor Breeze Springfield that I got from Nathan Silver quite a few months back. So since they had like its own switch cap still, like if you wanted to use it without the white kit. I put that one on here, so since the one that came off was missing, which kind of happens quite often when Brandon brings a fan that he tests with a white kit. They are missing the things sometimes, which is not a big deal. I can always find something else to cover it up just for the video. If I have something that will work on it. If it's a brush nickel fan, that would be a trickier one, but yeah. It's a very nice fan. I like these little gazebos. There's nothing very fancy about it, but it's just very simple looking. Like if my bathroom was larger, if I could have like a 42-inch fan in there, either this or the Weighty Delta would go in there. The only reason why I wouldn't probably put this one in this, but it's not that powerful compared to the Weighty Delta. But at the same time, the blades on the Weighty Delta are not plant. But what I could do is maybe put these weights on a Weighty Delta if I was to put a Weighty Delta in my bathroom if it was large enough, just so because they're water resistant blades. Well, actually, not a 42-inch fan, but the Huawei would probably be the best one. But it is a nice fan. If I was to install this somewhere, I probably would use it in the laundry room if it would fit in there, because if I just need someone to move some air in there, this would be a good fan for that. The 52-inch version is honestly more powerful. This one's a pretty good one as well for Hampton Bay, especially from the early 2000s. It's actually a pretty good one. It's not like the newer junky ones that they have today. Like back then, they were actually somewhat decent fans. Now it's mostly designed for the dump, which is actually what they mostly are. So yeah, there's the Hampton Bay logo right there. And honestly, it was basically like an outdoor version of the Landmark. That's since the motor housing is literally the same exact thing in the switch housing. The only thing that's different really is the blades, and that is the outdoor rated one. Because the vents are exactly the same as the Landmark 3 pluses from the 2000s. And the fridge to start up. So you guys might be hearing the fridge in the background every now and then. But yeah, it does have the pull chain, but it's actually a pretty short pull chain. I think it got cut a tiny bit when I was taking out the rest of the chain. So I have it sideways, and it's not gonna hit against the blade arms. So that works. And there's a reverse switch. They have it sealed off like that. They do these for like outdoor fans, so like if it's like raining out, or if it's like very misty out, and such, it doesn't really mess up the mechanics and such. That's just my assumption. Yeah, been wanting one of these for quite some time. Actually, ever since this fan first came out in 2002. This one is actually from March of 2003, so it's a pretty early one. They had them like from 2002 up until 2008 or 2009 when the Gazebo was discontinued and replaced with the Gazebo 2. So yeah, and that is not the noisy bird as one of the other ones. I usually move him away from when I'm doing videos. So yeah. Alright, here's low speed. Fan's fortunate it's somewhat stiff. Yeah, here's low. That's somewhat of a fast low speed. And again, it is a 42-inch fan, and it's also a 5-waiter. So, and actually, now that I went to Home Depot and I saw that they got rid of the Farmington, the only one that's still there was the oil bronze one, but they got rid of the white one and the brushed nickel one, which I was kind of sad to see. But I'm guessing it might be because they're gonna get a newer. Maybe they're gonna come up with Farmington too. But seeing this fan in 42 inches, I actually thought it would have been pretty cool if they made a 42-inch Farmington. I mean, this fan looks honestly just like a Farmington, to be honest. Just the vents are a tiny bit different. Like the motor of this fan was almost identical to a Farmington. Yeah, pretty fast low speed, to be honest. Feeling some decent air from it on low speed. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video of it with a spotlight hit later on tonight. Maybe later on and such. Possibly tomorrow, but we'll see. Well, I still need to test that other fan I got from Tori, so I actually should have done that one before this, but yeah. Yeah, it has a good low speed. Moves some decent air on low. No, it's not too powerful on low speed, which is good. I know someone really likes a powerful low speed. Alright. Alright, medium. I want to show one on to medium because this fan does have a fast low speed in general, so no, he's medium. Has a pretty fast medium as well. I've actually never seen a fan that has had this fast of a medium, to be honest, unless it was like a... Well, 42-inch fan-wise, I've never seen a fan with this fast of a medium. I don't even think the Lady Delta had this fast of a medium, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm actually very impressed with the medium speed on this. I kind of wish that they had like a smaller gazebo-like kit for these 42-inch ones. I think that would look pretty cool on it. I mean, I would put that one on it, but it would definitely be way too big on it. I just wish they had like a mini version of it. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, this is medium speed. I mean, it's already like a wind sound, like when the fan goes pretty fast. Not often you hear it on medium speed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move the fan to high speed before that very closing. Yeah, it's moving some good air medium. Actually, quite a decent amount of air medium. This is actually my first time ever having experience with the 42-inch one being tested. Because the other one that I did out, that I filmed at the laundromat, they don't know where to switch it, so it wouldn't turn on. So, yeah, this is actually my first experience with even testing one in general. So far, I'm very impressed by it. For it being a home center fan, I'm not saying it's like Casablanca or Honda quality. That's definitely not. But for like a home center fan back in the day, it's actually a very good air mover. It seems fairly well built. Um, it's not the highest quality fan, obviously, but for what for whatever they charge for it back then, I think it was like maybe $60 for these. If you just need a little 42-inch fan that did the job, this definitely does the job without a doubt. If I actually wouldn't mind having this in the basement. The only thing is it has plastic blades, and although probably wouldn't get if it was like a bit humid down there, it wouldn't get it all messed up. I just don't want the blades to get yellowed down there. That's the only reason why I wouldn't put this fan down there. Plus, it's in such good shape, so I want to keep it in very good shape. I honestly don't. I probably won't be putting this in the basement now. But I might find somewhere up here to keep it, or if I do put it in the basement, I'm going to keep it in its box. I'm not going to be having it on the fan shelf without the box. I actually want to keep this in very good shape. Since the fan is in very good shape still, so since it's barely been used. But yeah, it's a very pretty powerful fan for a 42-incher, especially a Hampton Bay 42-inch fan. Definitely moves a lot more air than the 42-inch fans they have out nowadays from Hampton Bay. Definitely powerful than the Clarkson, since I've had experience of those before. Although I never tested a 52-inch one yet. I'd like to some one of these days. Alright, let's go ahead and do spin down. So yeah, as you can tell, it does move quite a decent amount of air on high speed for a builder. Well, I'm gonna say it's a builder fan. It's an outdoor one, but it's definitely a powerful fan for its size, for being a Hampton Bay. Definitely, if you're just sitting right underneath it, if you had like outside and sitting underneath it, definitely will move a good, nice breeze for you. If I had, well, I do have a deck on it in this apartment that is available for everybody who lives in this apartment building. So if I could put this out there, but the only issue is there's no plugs out there at all. So if there was a way for me to get this fan powered up there, I actually would install it out there, possibly. But I mean, I'll just make sure that it's in good shape, clean it up often so it won't get yellowed. But maybe I'd put something different. But this would actually, if it was kind of like more enclosed, I guess I would probably have it out there. I would have to do like what Coles Mango did with the Littleton many years back, something like that. But since this is an outdoor rated fan, that shouldn't be an issue at all. I wouldn't really damage this fan. Plus, like the motor housing on top is no vents at all, so there wouldn't be any water getting inside the motor. So, yeah. So yeah, I'll just wait for it to spin down, and then I'll show it on reverse. Yeah. I mean, I do like these fans. I kind of wish that they offered this version right here in different finishes like they did with the 52-inch version. I do know that the Gazebo 2 and 42 inches, well, it's a Gazebo 2 Plus, that's the like it was. So the Gazebo 2, they do have it in a few different finishes. Probably, I honestly wouldn't mind getting a Gazebo 2. I actually do like those ones. I actually liked them when they first came out, so I figured I might as well get one before they're harder to find, but it shouldn't be too hard to find. So, yeah. Now to show it on reverse. Over here, reverse low. Yeah, this actually wouldn't be a bad fan for a bathroom, but I'm just not sure how well it would do if it's like very, very humid in there and such. That's the only reason why I would be a bit hesitant. Because it's nice and cool in the room right now. Like it's not hot. I ran the AC last night, so it's not hot in here. It's starting to warm up a little bit, but it's still bearable and such. I do this so I can still get like a fair test on fans when I test them over here and such. Alright, now for reverse medium. Here's reverse medium. It's doing a good job on medium, honestly. In fact, I think Cole Semenko did have one of these actually. It was known on YouTube as Vintage Fans. Oh yeah, actually he did have a video. He did do a video of one of these many years back. I don't know if he ever did an HD remake of it, but I know he did an HD remake of the Copper Patina one in 52 inches of the light kit. Alright, now to move it up to high speed while it's on reverse. It's moving a great amount of air in reverse as well. It's a pretty powerful 42-inch fan. I'm actually very well impressed with this. If you find one of these and you just need, I want to say not to get it, but like if you just need someone that does a job or you need it as a replacement stock fan, I would definitely recommend these for that. You definitely are gonna forget that it will disappoint for those who just need someone to do the job. Especially if they need something outside that's very well built. Not extremely well built, but it's definitely not I like Wilton quality, obviously, but it's not landmark quality either, landmark 3 quality, but it's definitely one of the better built Hampton Bay fans from back then. So yeah. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.